Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, I'm going to be doing your mid-July reading. This will be good for the last 2 weeks of July, and we'll take a look at your overall energy and then some of the obstacles or advice that Spirit may have for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see what we have. We're going to look at the past, present positions, and then any obstacles and advice Spirit has, and then the future outcome if you were to take the advice. But remember, you have free will. Okay, so in the past, sacred reverence. This is a true love soul connection. And it's also about loving yourself. I'm definitely getting that message here, but it's somebody that can unlock the key to your heart. It's somebody that's definitely on your path, and this is in your past position. So we'll see what's going on with this energy, as we go into these last 2 weeks of July, see how that relationship is going or where that relationship is headed. So let's look at your present, the Oracle's gift. This is, you coming into realization that either this connection or something that has occurred because of what is going on in that connection has actually been a gift or a blessing to you. You're starting to understand how, whether that connection is still in your life or not, how it is playing out and bringing so many other wonderful blessings into your life. So let's take a look at your obstacle. Your obstacle is the power of purpose. I'm getting a sense that this is your purpose. You're having a difficult time maybe right now understanding your purpose on your spiritual path. You may be questioning whether there needs to be a change in it. And I have a feeling that this relationship has definitely brought you into alignment with looking at your purpose again. And whether this is, a romantic connection or a family or friend, it's somebody that has helped you to open up to understanding how things come onto your path and lead you into perhaps new ways to share your gifts with the world. Lovely energy. Okay, Capricorn, so let us see what is the advice from Spirit. A deep breath. So, when I see this card, and I don't get this card very often, this may be like the second time I've pulled this card, and I've had this deck a very long time. It really is a sense that you need to take a deep breath and really connect to your heart and to your intuition and see where your purpose is lying. It's a call from the universe for you to get realigned with yourself and your purpose. And look at the joy on the face. There really is, like that. The joy, the peace, the serenity. It's about that this is just like a breath away. And it's you coming into alignment with this. It's a lovely energy that I'm getting from this. Really nice. If you, do not meditate or try to spend time just quieting your mind, spending time in nature, just sitting and not trying to, tackle the world in the field of nature, with doing activity, but just sitting and just breathing. I would say this is really calling you to not even like hike. I know I enjoy hiking, and even by myself, I feel it can be a little bit of a meditation, right? You don't have to stay still to meditate. But I think that this is the universe asking you to really sit down in nature or sit down somewhere super quiet where you can just be with yourself and really listen to what the universe and your higher, source is really trying to tell you. They have the answer for you. Of course, you are the answer inside of you. It's just connecting to your intuition. Really nice. Oh, and this whole thing is coming to heal your heart. You're going to, wow, broken open on the bottom. This situation is really helping you to come into alignment with your own heart, with your soul's purpose, what you are here for. Um, it's a really spiritual type of a message. And I do think that for some of you, you probably know, are resonating with who this is. Once again, it could be this was in your past position, but since it's a general reading, it could be somebody that has just recently come onto your path or is about to come onto your path. But it's about somebody that has kind of like almost turned a switch on inside of you. And whether it's a romance or some other connection through work, family, or friend, it's something has happened. Like you're getting this inkling, like there's more for me than what I have right now. Really nice. And it's not like you have something bad going on right now, Capricorn. I don't think that's it. But there is something from, the past, and this could be from a very long time ago or even a past life, that this situation is coming onto your path because there is some healing that you need to do in the heart area. Okay, so we're going to clarify all these with the tarot, and then we'll clarify those with the Dreaming Wake tarot. So let's see, Ten of Pentacles, yes. So this is somebody that has been on your path for a long time, or you thought may be on your path for a long time if you have separated from this person. And I think you're going to be recognizing who this person is. Everybody will be resonating with that. This is somebody that, I'm getting a sense may be somebody that has been on your path for either in this lifetime for a long time or on perhaps several lifetimes. There's somebody that, is helping you to open up your heart, to see yourself in a different way. This broken open, they keep bringing it back, that you're about to open up to new ideas, and it could possibly bring you new forms of abundance, so new forms of joy, of love, or, financial abundance. Really nice. Okay, the Oracle's gift. Yeah. You're kind of, the Five of Pentacles to me is like a sense of lack. You feel like there's something that you're lacking in your life. And I think that that's why you're kind of looking at your purpose. I'm getting the sense that some of you possibly have separated from this person that has sent you on this journey. Or for some reason, you are feeling left out in the cold with this person. Like there is a sense of, I don't have enough. This person may be triggering that in you in some way. Really interesting. Either they have left your life, or they are still in your life, but for some reason you're feeling less than in some way. Okay, so let's look at the power of purpose. Let's see what this is. And remember, this is your obstacle. Judgment. Yes, you're being called to make a decision about your own life. And it's going to turn your life around. It's almost like this person that has come on your path, I feel, has been pushing you in some direction. And they may not actually have been saying it to you. I think having them in your life has helped you to trigger something inside of you that says, I want more for myself. And however that is. And I think for a lot of you, it's like, I want to give more to the world. And it's about you being really called. Now, the Judgment card is also possibly somebody coming back from the past, right? And part of it is you may be feeling like your purpose in life is to be with this person because this is your obstacle. It's a thing that you're having difficulty seeing. It's sometimes the fear that's holding us back, or it's kind of like the blind spot. And a lot of times, the obstacle is something that when I do personal readings, they'll sit there and say, no, I don't really think that's my obstacle. And then it's kind of like, then once you start thinking about it, you're kind of like, yeah, maybe it is. It's sometimes something that you're not truly recognizing initially, but then when you give it a little bit more thought, you're like, yes. And that's when you're connecting to your intuition. Okay, so let's take a look at this a deep breath. This is the advice from Spirit to really kind of quiet your mind. Yeah, to bring more balance into your life. There's something that's not balanced in your life, and I really feel that's because you're not connecting to your purpose. You're not seeing the purpose of your journey. And you're having possibly difficulty knowing exactly how to move on because you're having difficulty seeing your purpose. It's kind of like, and we are going to clarify that, it's almost like I feel like your blind spot is that you're not recognizing that you have a purpose. It's like you're trying to get through the day, right? And you may be, trying to, because of this sense of lack, you're kind of concentrating on what you don't have, but what you're not realizing is that you're missing. It's kind of like they're saying to me, you're missing the point. You're missing the point of your purpose, of why you are here. Really interesting, because what they want you to know is that you are kind of like looking at the lack in your life, but what you don't realize is that you have this special gift, Capricorn. There's some special gift that you are to share with the world, and instead of sharing the gift, it's almost like you're concentrating on what you don't have, or your inability to share your gift. Like you may feel like, yeah, okay, I know what my gift is, but I don't know how I can share it. Really interesting. Okay. This is a little bit of, I feel like, I feel a little bit like this is a tough love type of reading. But it's because, they keep coming, you're on the verge of this breakthrough. That's what they're saying to me. Like you're on this verge of this breakthrough, and it is going to bring you so much abundance. So all they're asking, it's not like you even have to do a lot of work. I think it's so interesting. Like you don't have anything about, take action or, chop wood or, you don't have like the Knight of Wands in here, like get off, get off your duff and get going. It's not that. They're actually saying the issue is that you're not listening to your own heart. You're not listening to your intuition. So it's about quieting your mind. And I know, Capricorn, that can be just so hard to do. But really try practicing that. Even if it's for just a minute at a time. Try to connect, with your intuition just for like a minute at a time. Try it, maybe a couple of times during the day until you can build up. Yes, because by healing your heart, by finding your passion, guess what? You get the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles for me is definitely a gift from the universe that is of substance. That means like a promotion, a raise at work, something tangible that you really want to have come in. And all of this is, wow, and you're so close. It's really about listening to your heart. And then, the offer will come, but it's also about you taking action on this offer, of recognizing that this is really what you're supposed to do. And on the bottom, 8 of Wands, interesting, because we have the action after you take this deep breath, after you realize how to bring more balance into your life. So take a look at what areas of your life are not balanced, because it is about bringing more balance into your life and really taking that deep breath, going within, not overdoing it. And once you get in alignment with what your purpose is. Once this, offer from the universe of some sort comes in, it will be time to take action. And and underneath that, oh my goodness, look at this. You have the sun, which is, the light shining on you, the abundance, the joy, the love coming in. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. There are so many blessings. You are blocking it because you're focusing on something, some type of loss in your life. You're focusing on the lack in your life instead of focusing on, the spirit of gratitude, of being grateful for what you do have in your life. It's about walking away from this sense of lack or this sense of whatever has transpired in the past. It's about walking away from that and really focusing on your purpose, on, what is it that you really want to do for the collective, for the earth, for the people around you. And it could just be within your small community. It doesn't have to be worldwide. It's about shining your light. It is about shining your light and bringing joy to others. Okay, so let's look at this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Strength, the King of Cups, wow, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. This is about you trying to find the strength to overcome your emotions, and I think your emotions of lack, of what you may have lost, of something that you thought may have been in your life for a long time. But it's getting your strength over your emotions and dropping the burdens. Okay, they are really stressing. Drop the burdens. Drop the agony. It's almost as if you are almost like self-sabotaging yourself because you insist on carrying these burdens. It's like they're really saying to me, just drop it. Just drop it and move on. It's almost like you're attached to the burdens in your life instead of just saying, you know what, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I have to go out there and, fulfill my purpose in life. Okay, so with the I feel like I have a hair on my face. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. This is about learning something new. So with the Oracle's gift and this Five of Pentacles, we have the Lovers. So this could be a romantic connection that has come to an end, or some soulmate that has left you. Here's the Five of Pentacles, really, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. A very difficult this person, whoever this is, true soulmate. A lot of times to me, this is twin flame, but romantic connection. But once again, it doesn't have to be. But somebody that is really on your path, that is for some reason making you feel lack in your life or abandonment, or just in this sense of, I just don't have enough. My life is sad, that type of thing. And you're working. It has something to do with your work too. Like you're trying to work on this, but I also think that a lot of you, because we have a lot of pentacles here, I think it could have something to do with your finances. Like you're focusing on your work. Okay, you're focusing on your work, but perhaps your work isn't in alignment with your purpose, or your perception of your work is not in alignment with your purpose. There's something about like your work and your purpose. And your work, okay, your work could also, I'm getting more messages. Your work could also make you feel lack. You might not feel like you're appreciated at work. And that could be connected to the feelings that you may have also with a romantic connection. It's kind of interesting because this Five of Pentacles is associated with work and romance. To me, this is kind of like showing up as a pattern, perhaps, that you feel like you're not necessarily appreciated for what you have to offer, because this is all with your oracle's gift. You're having a difficulty understanding how or feeling appreciated with those that you have a deep soul connection with, or a romantic connection, as well as with your work. And it's making you feel very maybe abandoned, isolated. I keep getting the words feeling of lack. Like you're just feeling, financially like you're lacking, perhaps because, you feel like you deserve a raise at work and you're not being appreciated. You're not getting anywhere at work. You may feel the same way with your relationships. I'm giving so much, but I'm not getting as much as I give. That, has played on your mind, and you're kind of like perhaps seeing that pattern and staying in that pattern, or overly dwelling on that pattern, okay? Or dwelling on those feelings. So let's look at your obstacle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ten of Swords. You're feeling really, really hurt by either a relationship or your work situation, or both. I think, Capricorn, some of you are really seeing the pattern. And, this is kind of like a judgment call. It's you're at a crossroads in your life. Are you going to continue this pattern, or are you going to make a change and go in the direction of your true purpose here? And part of your purpose could be learning how to deal in relationships that you can help others, but at the same time, you're also protecting yourself, because you have the Page of Wands. This is somebody that can be coming in and inspiring you. But remember, this is your obstacle. It's your blind spot. You're not seeing it. There's options for you in love, and there's options for you in, life itself, being inspired about life, but you're blocking it. It's like you don't want to see it for some reason. So let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles, the advice. So just give a thought to that. Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, yeah, the World, Ten of Cups. You want this really happy family. This is the happy family card. You want the happy family. But what you're having difficulty with is really understanding your purpose, taking this deep breath, bringing in balance into your own life. You want to go forward, but this is kind of like this, to me, it's the Knight of Swords is like really fast and everything, but at the same time, a little bit stubborn. And you're kind of stubborn about the way you want to proceed, but it's also, you're full of self-doubt. So it's like you're moving forward and you want to step into this new world, but you need to, in some way, take this blindfold off. You need to focus more on your being grateful for what you have in your life, and also your purpose. Like really taking a look. What are your gifts? Because Capricorn, you definitely have some strong gifts here. Perhaps, spiritual gifts. Perhaps, being able to help others on their spiritual path, or starting a spiritual business or something like that. There's definitely, you have this sense of healing, like you're healing yourself, but you also perhaps are trying to heal others. But when you do that, you have to make sure that you're putting up boundaries to protect your own self, that you're not overgiving. There's this sense in the cards here that you're overgiving, you don't have enough balance, but it's about taking the blindfold off, because you're charging forward. And you may not be feeling like you're charging quickly, but you're moving forward, but you're not seeing the direction, because you're making decisions based on self-doubt, not out of a sense of your purpose or a sense of love. It's kind of like you're caught up in your head and you're making decisions that really aren't balanced for you. And so it's hard for you to step into the new world. It's almost like you're spinning your wheels, almost like a hamster on a wheel. That's what they're giving me, like this vision of, a hamster on a wheel, and you're going, but you're not getting anywhere. If that's resonating with you, that is why they're saying stop, get off the wheel and just sit and take a breath. It's like you're too much up in your head, in your fears, because we have the Eight of Swords here. You're too much you're moving forward in a direction that you think is good for you, but it's all based on fear. It's not based on your heart chakra. It's not based on your purpose. You're just moving forward. You think you're moving forward quickly, but you're really not going anywhere. And it's about bringing more balance into your life. Wow, this is really, this honestly, once again, it's about just taking that breath. If you feel overworked, like give yourself, a sick day or whatever. And, really just, say, I'm not even going to get anything done. I'm just going to sit down and just try to, listen to my heart. What is it that I really want to do? Really nice. Yeah, you're like on a hamster wheel going nowhere, but you're exhausted. You're exhausted. Okay, so now let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, King of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is that energy of either you or someone coming onto your path that is financially sound. Okay, so I'm kind of glad to see that, because we have had finances. I think finances may be part of this journey. So look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely something on your path, but yeah, I feel like you are this offer may come in. This gift from the universe may come in, but you're so kind of caught up in your heartache or disappointment that you don't even recognize that it is. And it's about you stepping into the sense of victory, of knowledge, about opening up to looking at what's around you. I feel like it's right there in front of you right now, Capricorn. It's that you cannot see it because you're kind of like stuck in this mentality of heartache, of disappointment, of just not understanding how this is all coming together. You definitely need to walk away from that energy and kind of like walk towards, look at this, walk towards this new path. You see how the path is, she's kind of in this energy here of possibly you may be stuck with, a loss that happened in the past. And, she's kind of looking at these two swans over here, but recognizing that she has to walk away from some type of relationship or something like that so that she can go on this path. You may feel very alone because look at this. I never really recognized this in this card before, but we have a pair here and a pair of birds here and a pair of dragonflies here and a pair of, butterflies here. And I'm getting this sense, like all of these animals, especially the dragonfly and the butterfly, are about transformation. But even for some reason, I got, the ugly duckling became the swan or something like that story, whatever. They thought that they were an ugly duckling, but they ended up actually being a swan. It's like you see all of this around you. It could be where this sense of lack is coming from. You see love all around you for others or abundance for others. And you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm never going to have that. See how she's by herself and she feels like, she's by herself. Like she's never going to have that same type of love. But it's right near you. It's It's just a sense of you changing your perspective. It's like she is concentrating on what everybody else has, but she doesn't see what she has. She just has to go down the path a little bit farther. Really interesting. Yeah, it's almost like you're just focusing on what other people have, and you're not seeing what you have or what's available to you. Really, really interesting. Okay, so this is your this is a creativity oracle card, and it says visualize. When we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. And I think that is that's what they're saying to me, is that you right now are just visualizing how everybody else's life is seeming to be happy or whatever, and you're just kind of like concentrating on the lack in your life. And it's about, stepping into your own path and not worrying so much about everybody else. It's about you seeing what it is that is, on your path, your purpose. So here's your Lover's Oracle card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yeah. You know this. That's what they're saying to you. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and listen to yourself, because you do have the answer. Well, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope that you enjoyed this message and resonated with it. And if you did, I really would appreciate it if you consider sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.